Imagine a life where you stand unshaken amidst the storm, a pillar of strength and wisdom. This is the life of a true Stoic, a life we can all attain by embracing the ancient philosophy that has guided warriors, emperors, and philosophers for millennia. Before starting this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sit back and relax, as in this video, we will explore the top 10 principles of Stoicism that will elevate you above the crowd. All I ask is that you watch this video in its entirety. These are not mere philosophical musings, but practical tools to achieve mastery over oneself, to rise above, and to live a life of purpose, discipline, and inner peace. Now let's begin. Number 1. The power behind perception. The first step on the Stoic path is mastering your perception. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. We do not control external events, but we do control how we perceive them. The Stoic understands that every situation is neutral. It is our judgment that paints it as good or bad. Suppose you lose your job. A common reaction might be despair, anxiety, or frustration. However, a Stoic would reframe this event, seeing it as an opportunity for personal growth, the beginning of a new chapter, or a chance to pursue a passion that was previously sidelined. To rise above, we must train our minds to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth. When we encounter obstacles, we must ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can this serve my journey to mastery? By altering our perception, we turn every adversity into a stepping stone towards greatness. Number 2. Embrace the impermanence of all things. Seneca reminds us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is fleeting and everything within it is impermanent. A true Stoic is constantly aware of the transient nature of all things, wealth, power, even life itself. Imagine holding a beautiful flower, knowing that it will wilt soon. Instead of mourning its inevitable decay, a Stoic appreciates its beauty while it lasts and accepts its passing with grace. Understanding impermanence allows us to focus on what truly matters. We no longer chase after temporary pleasures or fear losing what we have. Instead, we embrace each moment fully, knowing that it is all we truly possess. This awareness gives us the power to rise above the trivial pursuits of the many and align ourselves with the eternal. Number 3. Strategize inner fortitude. The Stoics believed in cultivating an inner fortress, a place within us that remains untouched by external circumstances. A Stoic might start their day by contemplating potential challenges, difficult conversations, failures, or accidents, not with fear, but with preparedness, ensuring that they are mentally equipped to handle whatever comes their way. This inner fortitude is not about suppressing emotions but mastering them. We do not deny our feelings, instead we observe them with detachment, understanding their fleeting nature. In doing so, we become unbreakable, capable of facing the harshest trials without losing our composure. This strength, this calm in the face of chaos, is what sets us apart. Number 4. Overcome your fears. To rise above, we must willingly seek out discomfort. The Stoics believed in practicing voluntary hardship to build resilience. Whether it's fasting, enduring the cold, or facing fears head-on, these practices condition us to withstand life's inevitable challenges. Consider the modern practice of intermittent fasting. A Stoic might engage in fasting not just for physical health benefits, but as a way to cultivate discipline and reduce the fear of hunger, thereby building mental toughness. Seneca advised, set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? By embracing discomfort, we strip away the fear of the unknown and emerge stronger, more disciplined and unafraid of the hardships that may come our way. Number 5. Be uncommon. The Stoics practiced the art of indifference, a concept known as apatheia. This does not mean apathy in the modern sense, but a profound state of being unaffected by the whims of fate. We must distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. The former demands our full attention, the latter our indifference. If a Stoic faces criticism, they would distinguish between what they can control and what they cannot. They would work on what they can change and remain indifferent to the rest. Marcus Aurelius teaches us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. By mastering indifference, we free ourselves from the tyranny of external events and focus on what truly matters, our own virtue and character. Number 6. The pursuit of wisdom. Wisdom is the guiding light of the Stoic path. It is not merely an accumulation of knowledge, but the application of truth in our daily lives. As we strive to rise above, we must constantly seek wisdom through reflection, study, and self-examination. A Stoic might dedicate time each day to reading philosophical texts, reflecting on their own behaviors, and seeking to align their actions with Stoic principles, constantly asking themselves, am I living according to nature? Am I living virtuously? Epictetus emphasized the importance of self-knowledge, stating, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. We must be relentless in our pursuit of truth, questioning our assumptions, and refining our understanding of the world. This pursuit of wisdom is what elevates us, allowing us to see beyond the illusions that bind others. Number 7. Accept what you are given. The Stoics embraced a concept known as amor fati, the love of fate. This is not passive resignation, but an active acceptance of whatever life brings our way. We do not merely tolerate our circumstances, we embrace them, knowing that each event, each twist of fate, is a necessary part of our journey. If a Stoic misses an important opportunity, instead of dwelling on the loss, they would embrace it as part of their fate, trusting that it's leading them towards a different, perhaps better, path. Nietzsche, inspired by the Stoics, wrote, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity. By accepting our fate with gratitude, we rise above regret, fear, and resentment. We find peace in the flow of life, trusting that all is as it should be." Number 8. Your next move. The Stoic path is one of action, not mere contemplation. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. We must take decisive action, guided by virtue and grounded in wisdom. If a Stoic sees someone in need, they don't hesitate or overthink. They act, helping in whatever way they can. Their actions are guided by a sense of duty and virtue, not by the expectation of praise. To rise above, we cannot be passive spectators of life. We must engage with the world, doing what is necessary to fulfill our duties and responsibilities. Every action, however small, should be performed with excellence and integrity. This discipline of action is what separates the true Stoic from the pretender. Number 9. Memento mori. Remember you must die. These words, a central tenet of Stoicism, remind us of the fragility and brevity of life. By keeping death in mind, we sharpen our focus on what truly matters and rid ourselves of distractions and trivial concerns. A Stoic might keep a small object or symbol that reminds them of death, such as a skull on their desk, to keep their priorities in check and remind them to live fully and authentically. Seneca advised, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." Memento mori is not a morbid fixation, but a call to live fully, to rise above the pettiness of everyday life, and to embrace our existence with purpose and passion. Number 10. Live peacefully. Finally, to rise above, we must live in accordance with nature, both our own and the world around us. The Stoics believed that the universe operates according to a rational order, and we must align ourselves with this natural law. A Stoic strives to live a life that is in harmony with their true self, not swayed by societal pressures or superficial desires. They make choices based on what is rational and virtuous, even if those choices are difficult or go against the grain of popular opinion. Epictetus taught, "Follow your nature, but to where reason leads you, not to where pleasure drives you." This means living virtuously, in harmony with our true selves, and with respect for the world around us. By doing so, we achieve a state of eudaimonia, a flourishing life, not by society's standards, but by the standards of nature itself. The Stoic path is not an easy one. It demands discipline, reflection, and a deep commitment to personal growth. But for those of us willing to walk this path, the rewards are immeasurable. We rise above the noise, the chaos, and the distractions of the world. We become masters of ourselves, unshaken by the storms of life, and guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. As we strive to embody these principles, we must remember that Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. It is the foundation upon which we build our strength, our character, and our legacy. By embracing the teachings of the Stoics, we can rise above everyone, not by standing on their shoulders, but by elevating our own souls. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let us continue to walk the Stoic path together, with courage, wisdom, and unwavering resolve. If you found value in these teachings, consider subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into philosophy and the pursuit of a meaningful life. Leave a comment below about how you plan to apply these Stoic principles to your life. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep rising above. Good day.